YouTube has been making big moves in podcasting over the last couple years. Not only do they have a page specifically highlighting video podcasts on their website, they invested into some podcast creator studios so they could do video versions, and now the head of YouTube podcasting, whose name is Kai Chuck, he was at the Hot Pod Summit in New York and has announced that podcasts will be coming to the YouTube Music app. This is a big deal because the audio-only versions of podcasts and even audio-only podcasts that just have an RSS feed will now be available in YouTube's apps. YouTube Music is a separate app where premium subscribers and even free users can listen to music, and the YouTube Music app will soon feature those audio podcasts for users. Once podcasts come to YouTube Music, you'll have a lot of the same features you would expect from a podcast player app. Kai Chuck said it would be an audio-first listening experience, background audio, which is usually just reserved for YouTube Premium subscribers. You'll be able to listen to audio podcasts for free using the YouTube Music app, and you'll have all the same library controls over the different podcast episodes and playlists like you do in other podcast apps. YouTube is aiming so you can have a seamless podcast experience whether you're watching a video version, audio, or back and forth. Maybe you started watching a video podcast at home and you were watching the video version, but you have to get in your car and you're driving to work. You can switch to the audio version seamlessly. That kind of seamless experience, while is available on some Spotify shows, YouTube is the largest curator of video content, and there are so many video podcasts on there. At the event, Kai Chuck also said that podcast creators will be able to add their show to the YouTube Music app via RSS. That will be the first time YouTube is accepting a straight RSS feed rather than just uploading to a YouTube channel. And you'll actually be able to monetize your audio content through YouTube. When it comes to creator platforms, YouTube has paid the most to creators via their video and AdSense sharing revenue, and you'll be able to insert audio ads in your podcast when listeners use the YouTube Music app. Lastly, he said that YouTube channels may also have a podcasting tab one day. Right now, you'll have things like videos, channels, and membership. And if you have a channel on YouTube already and you're going to be starting a podcast, or you do podcast-specific videos and episodes, that could be a separate tab on the channel. All this news reinforces the idea that if you're doing a podcast, even if you've been audio only for years, it's time to add a video component. We have a whole video that shows you how to build a video podcast setup. You can check it out above or the link in the show notes, even all the way up to building a whole home studio. But you can do it on a budget even if you just use your mobile device and get some inexpensive lighting. And if you use the Riverside app on your mobile device, you can record high-quality content wherever you are. You can check out more about that above or the link in the description. You should start seeing podcasts show up in the YouTube Music app in about mid to late March, which is happening very quickly. So again, get your content on the platform and start doing video as soon as you can. And another recent announcement from YouTube is they're adding multi-language audio support to YouTube channels. So not only can you add subtitles in other languages, which you can do now, but all channels will be able to actually add an audio overdubbed version. MrBeast, who's one of the most successful YouTube creators, he actually had separate channels for overdubbed videos. So if it was Spanish or Japanese, you'd have to subscribe to those additional channels. Well, now he's able to add all those dubbed audio files to a single video, and now anyone can subscribe to the MrBeast single channel and then listen in their language of choice. This feature will be available to all creators, and you'll be able to add additional language dub audio in the subtitles menu of your videos. If you'd like to learn more about that, there's a great interview with Renee Ritchie and MrBeast. You can check that out above. We also have a video that highlights some of the best tips that MrBeast gives YouTube creators, but that also applies to podcast creators. You can learn how to grow your show, how to make your content more engaging, and a ton more. Check out that video above or the link in the description, and leave a comment below. Do you have questions about starting a video podcast or how to get your show on YouTube? Leave a comment. We'd love to help you there. Hit that like button and subscribe to the Riverside channel. We have lots of content on building that video podcast setup, automating your workflow, and a lot more. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next video.